How you doing? Welcome back. This is Rick with Windersranger. We're in Hollywood Studios today. We've got a boarding group for Rise of the Resistance. We actually got a really low number today. We only got 13, so that'll be getting called here shortly. Thought we'd stop and take a look at old Gertie here. The story behind Gertie, she was one of the first animated cartoon animals, I guess, made around 1914. So this ice cream stand in Hollywood Studios is kind of to pay homage to Gertie. She would come on screen and act out different commands from the guy that created her in a vaudeville type film, I guess it was. So pretty cool. So let's head on over to Rise of the Resistance. Figured we'd come over and check out the trash monster real quick. Looks like he's made an appearance. Oh, there he goes. Back into the garbage. By the way, you can drink from here also. Alright, looks like our boarding group's been called, so let's head on over to Rise of the Resistance and take a spin. Heading through the queue here. Technically I don't have to have my mask on, but it's easier to go ahead and put it on now than have to fool with it once you get inside. I've been hearing on some of the slower days that they've been opening the boarding queue more than twice. So normally you get in the morning at 7 and then again at 1, and then they allow park hoppers at 2, so the park hoppers technically couldn't come in and get a boarding group. But I've been hearing lately that there have been boarding groups offered after that, even as late as I think like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're going to keep an eye on that today. I don't know how long we'll stay here, but keep an eye on that and see if that happens. If we get a chance to get another one, that'd be pretty sweet. So.
BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Shouldn't you be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pucara. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Pucara base secret. Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you.
Affirmative. Transport is ready.
It's a good ride.
Initiate pre-flight sequence on deck 3. Yes. Check the hyperdrive also.
Transport takeoff in 20 seconds.
Black Leader, are you and your team ready?
Affirmative. The engines are hot. Red 2, check.
Blue 5 standing by.
All ships, launch! I have been tasked with getting you to Vakara.
Red 2, Blue 5, keep tight now. Let's get ready to make that jump to light speed.
Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal. Are you spotting anything?
Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out.
Raise the shields.
We got company. First order TIE fighters. Reroute! Reroute! Red 2, Blue 5, we got a clear path so transport can make the jump. Try to shake them, Blue. We lost Blue 5. I'm gonna try to draw them away.
Copy that. Where are all those TIE fighters coming from? Star Destroyers. We can't. We're caught in a tractor beam.
Cargo vessel TR-141, identify yourselves.
We are a civilian vessel. By whose authority are we being detained?
By the authority of the First Order, Resistance scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Stand back from those doors.
Resistance sympathizers. This ship is now under the command of the First Order. You are to disembark and then proceed down the corridor on your right for interrogation. Off the ship.
Well, we were ordered off the ship, broken up into groups and assigned a certain color. The color's on the floor. You're supposed to remember your color.
How many? 2. 2 will be on this blue line here. How many?
The color that
2.
you get
You'll join
assigned
them on blue here.
will come into play here in a little bit.
The rest of you will go over to the red line. Into the cell you go.
Prisoners are secure.
Alright, I guess they're going to leave us here long enough to get the wrong impression. Looks like even the stormtroopers feeling a little awkward right now.
Leave us.
Yes, General.
Enemies of the First Order. We will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay the resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
Those droids are programmed to return you to Batu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. The probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, the ghost of the prisoner. We have reached detective Mark 3.
Who picked these two droids anyway?
Take cover, recruits! The escape pods just blew us! Wait, why are you going up? I said down! Up is bad! Up is real bad!
The resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners. You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
But ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run. escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
Okay, you're clear.
Your escape pods came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck. Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. Rhino, Scaffery's pod beacon.
Lieutenant Beck here.
Beck! You're alive!
I should hope so. The location of the Resistance base is secure. Bravo!
Man, oh man, is that ever a cool ride. Let's head over to Smugglers Run and see how long the wait line is over there for single riders. Take a look at that.
You harpooned that precious cargo. And just get up here and go back home to some money.
Like something like they just brought it back, so we're cycling it out and see what happens.
Flight engineer, repair test. Hit your flashing buttons. Move your stick to fly right and left. Move the stick to fly out. And push forward to fly down. Weapons are online. Left pilot, hit the booster. Now let's go get that coaxial. Yes! Yes! Keep shooting! Take evasive action!
I got a feeling we're gonna owe Hondo a lot of money on this one.
Now, guys, shoot the cargo free! Left pilot!
Chewbacca's not gonna be happy about this.
My friends, that could have been much worse. Okay, it's much worse.
Holy moly!
Yes, you got one. Excellent, my friends. Now power up the ship. Well, I grab the coaxial. Now that the Resistance has what they need, maybe we need something from Hondo. Pilots, line up behind the train. Flight engineers, fire the hoppers and reel us in. Gunners, shoot the train. The cargo's breaking, keep shooting. Close. We've got to get out of here. Yes, distraction. Your hyperdrive has failed. Pilots, evasive maneuvers. Pilot us. You retrieved one container of coaxium. This would greatly help the Resistance. Your cut, minus what you owe me for damaging the Falcon, is... Oh, that is rough.
That is rough.
Holy moly. Well, Smugglers Run, another great ride. I kind of feel like it's overshadowed just a little bit by Rise of the Resistance, but pretty amazing anyway. I'd like to get enough people on there at some point in the future. Maybe we can try the hack and get Chewie to scream at us the whole time. That'd be pretty cool. But let's head into Toystory Land and see what we can get into over here.
Hurry! What are you
I've got a little bit of Midway Mania. Here we go. A little bit of Midway Mania for all you maniacs. I heard that on the Mr. Potato Head. He said that, all you maniacs. Oh, here we go. Get ready.
Hey, howdy, hey! Welcome to our practice game.
Just hold it tight.
Hard to do, hold the camera.
Way to play, everyone. Now you get to score points.
Whoa. Fling you around.
Hey, don't let the donkey get away. It's almost over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, beat the other rider. All right. Another great ride. Never really tried to film on the ride before. That was a first for me. That's pretty challenging to be accurate and hold a camera at the same time. I think it said my accuracy was like 25 or 26% or something like that. Not too good, but anyway, neat ride. So let's see what else we can get into. Figure we'll try Slinky Dog Dash here. Wanted to point out something you don't often see on the back of the Fast Pass return sign there. I don't think I get it to show up. It says Buster, 234 Elm Street. So Buster is the name of, I guess, Andy's dog, and 234 Elm Street was his address, or Andy's address in Toy Story. But it's kind of backlit. I can't get it to show up very well. Well, there you go. We got Slinky Dog Dash in. So it looks like we've got a pretty good thunderstorm coming through. I just checked the weather and the sky is looking pretty nasty over here. So I'm debating if I want to eat lunch here or maybe even park hop and go over to like Epcot and hit a couple of food booths for lunchtime. So I think we'll head out to the car and kind of go from there and see what the weather's going to be like, if it'll pass and clear up enough to do maybe a little bit of Epcot before going home or not. So let's head out to the car and kind of decide from there. Just looking at the weather map here, you can see where the blue dot is. That's where we are right now, coming right up to current, and then it'll change over. You'll see it won't get quite as detailed right about there, and this is showing what it's projecting the future to be. So I think we're going to go ahead and call it a day. It's 1 o'clock. We got in a good bit. The weather doesn't look like it's going to be good enough, especially with the high wind that we just had trying to get out of the park. My umbrella actually flipped inside out. I had to turn it back. Luckily it's wind resistant. I think we'll go ahead and call it a day there. All in all, it's a pretty good day. We got a boarding group in. I checked a couple times. It never did come back up where I could get a second boarding group. It actually disappeared altogether there for a little while. I've noticed a difference in the app. The My Disney Experience app is a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a little bit more adaptive, I guess, to where you're at and what you're doing. The last video or two, we went to Epcot. I went through Mouse Gears, and there was a sign outside of Mouse Gears that said that you could purchase items through the My Disney Experience app or through your phone. So it probably goes to something where you can scan a QR code and just pay right off your phone, and I guess somebody at the door makes sure that you actually, or verifies that you actually paid for that item. But stuff like that, Genie Plus, and the Lightning Lane, those things that are coming down the pike, seems like My Disney Experience is trying to evolve a little bit to adapt to the learnability that those other apps are supposed to have. So it's kind of neat, a little frustrating at the same time, because you got to relearn stuff, you know. When we were in line for Slinky Dog Dash, I checked again. The Rise of the Resistance join virtual queue had disappeared altogether, and I had to exit out of the app and try to bring it back, and I did that like 2 or 3 times before it finally showed up again. I don't know if it realized that he's already rode the ride today and it just took that feature of the app away, figuring there's no reason to try to get a second boarding group, or if there was just a glitch in the system and it didn't show up, because it seems like sometimes it's a little glitchy too, and some of those things don't populate like they're supposed to. So I'm not sure. I don't know what it's different. It didn't do that before. So, I mean, it was glitchy, but I didn't notice where things like the join a virtual queue would disappear off the app. I don't know. Strange. Anyway, it's a good day. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the thumbs up, that helps out a lot. And we will see you on the next video.